Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today for the Turbo Partner Program uh, webinar. And this is all about S-Drive. And we will be presenting this with my colleague Lisa and myself. Lisa, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Hi, my name is Lisa Money. I'm the sales engineer at SignGate for S-Drive. Um, I'm excited to meet you all and see any questions you have. And I will be talking specifically about the partner program. As we wait, I am going to enter in my contact information in the chat along with my time zone. So if you can do that, I would appreciate that. Or if you could email me your information, that would be great as well. So thank you all for being here.
So this is Bülent. I'm the solution architect at SignGate, and SignGate is the makers of S-Drive. And we have been working with S-Drive and the Salesforce ecosystem for about 14 years now. Since 2008, S-Drive has been on AppExchange. And we are starting the Turbo Partner Program. We started this before, but we weren't publicizing it too much. But what I would like to do today is to go over some of the S-Drive's core features, do a little demo, and then Lisa will give you information about our partner program, and we will take your questions afterwards. I will try to keep it brief. It's not a very feature-rich demo, but to give you an idea how you can leverage S-Drive at your customers or at your future projects. So if you look at S-Drive, we consider S-Drive as a full-featured document management solution on the Salesforce system. It is a native solution, and it works with the Amazon storage behind the scenes. It helps many of the customers that we have with their workflows, document workflows, as well as in general file-related workflows. If you look at some of the core features, what we provide within the Salesforce system is ease of use by leveraging the folder structures. That's one of the major reasons where people try to avoid using Salesforce files and come to us, because we do have the ad hoc folder structures or templated folder structures that you can create. And we also have no storage limit because we are backing our storage with Amazon. And this is our customer's own Amazon storage, so they control access to that. And with that, they can store hundreds of terabytes of content within the Salesforce system, and they are not facing large bills from Salesforce when they go over their file storage limits. We do have additional features such as records management for compliance reasons. You can incorporate retention policies for your files or handle legal holds for content. That feature is also an additional feature on top of what Salesforce can provide. We do provide case management. That's one of the highest use case or the most widely used use case. And case file management is also used with majority of them in the high-tech industry, including Salesforce themselves use S-Drive for case file management. We are very flexible when it comes to how you can leverage our system. We provide full Apex and REST API support that allows our customers to incorporate other user interfaces to upload files or external systems to push files into our system without any of those limitations you may be faced with Salesforce integrations or governor limits. And we do provide a very easy, quick way to share files with external parties. This is great replacement to the old libraries feature that Salesforce had. And with public shares, you can share content for people to consume, but not only to consume, but also securely upload their files and even work on those files, revise them, or even delete them. And you can password protect these public shares, as well as put expiration dates, which makes it fairly flexible for our customers to use file content within their Salesforce with external non-Salesforce users. So what makes S-Drive attractive? And we are typically comparing to Salesforce files. And the reason is that it's the Salesforce system. Most people will be more inclined to leverage Salesforce files. But then after using it for some time, they usually look for a better solution, or they go through the pain and they don't know about the solution. But Salesforce limitations allowed us to build S-Drive in 2008 and put it on AppExchange. The most important thing is the cost effectiveness, because when you reach that limit with your number of users within Salesforce for your file limits, then a pretty large cost is added to your implementation. And that large cost keeps on increasing per gigabyte as you add more and more files. And we do analysis of these cost comparisons, and we can save at recent customer that wasn't one of our largest customer, but fairly small actually. We were able to save them about $12,000 a year just on those extra costs they were facing. And we have a pretty flexible method. You can start using our system. You can put your credit card if you want to use the system, or we can do invoicing, but you can cancel at any time unless you want a more predictable cost structure. We can do a yearly contract or further contracts, but we typically allow our customers just to start using the system and cancel at any time, and we even prorate their last month's usage. We are fairly easy to use. We have drag and drop type of features. We have the typical, very familiar folder structure. You can copy paste files between folders, and we work both in Classic and Lightning. We support both, but we stopped enhancing our Classic interfaces. We are focusing on Lightning. We provide faster uploads. These uploads can be faster if you turn on the acceleration feature. So if you have customers trying to upload very large files in gigabytes in size, or they are trying to upload them from remote places, the typical places are India, China type of places, enabling the acceleration feature will simply speed things up as well as make it more reliable in terms of uploads. We also have security as one of our most important features. We can do on transfer encryption of your files and at rest encryption of your files. And folders are, as I mentioned, very important. In terms of storage limits, we have a single file limit of 5 terabytes, which we never get to. A lot of our customers daily use our system to upload 10 to 20 gig files very effectively, efficiently. And we don't have an upper size in terms of the file size limit. And these are all our features when it comes to document management. Some of our features are optional, but the standard features include creating folders, creating shortcuts, links to different files, sharing content externally, file level access control, leveraging Salesforce's own sharing rules. We are HIPAA compliant, so if you have medical records or personal identifiable information, we are audited by a third party. We have our HIPAA compliance in place. And you can leverage any of the standard Salesforce objects or custom objects to implement S-Drive. We do have a very unique feature. We call it file synchronization. So if you have existing workflows that leverage Salesforce files, such as e-signatures or other integrations, we have a seamless file synchronization. So other systems can continue to work with Salesforce files, but we can immediately move those files into S-Drive to the appropriate record allowing you to centralize all your files efficiently within S Drive. Optional features include preview and thumbnail generation, records management, and online content authoring, which is online Microsoft Office document editing. Records management includes retention policies, check-in, check-out type of features for additional versioning features, and legal hold. And finally, online content authoring allows you to include a compliant workflow within your system so that you don't have to download files to people's desktop to modify them. You can keep everything on the cloud, leverage Office 365 licenses that you have, and edit Word, Excel, and PowerPoint files directly within Salesforce. The architecture is fairly unique. We have bypassed, we figured out how to bypass some of the governance limits of Salesforce to enable this. And what we do is we natively built all the information, all the user interfaces within Salesforce, and keep your data, your customers' data within Salesforce. And then all the files are stored on Amazon. Amazon is our storage system. If you think about an application, if you're technical, you can think about this as data storage, file storage is Amazon. Your database is Salesforce. And within your database, you have all the business logic as well, which allows you to upload files, attach Lightning components to your pages. We only have our server connecting to your Salesforce instance for billing purposes. That allows us to monitor your usage and charge you based on that. So I will do a quick demo. I'll did not move my files over. Okay. So in this demo, I will touch base on a couple areas, and I will leave the floor to Lisa so she can talk about our partnership program. So this is a standard Salesforce instance. And in this instance, what you are seeing is a native S Drive implementation, which means you can gain access to all the standard features that Salesforce provides, such as dashboards, reports, leveraging the data that we store within Salesforce. So here are activities that are performed on files within this instance. You can see that we capture a lot of audit records, such as downloads, generating of shares, openings, preview, if people look at previews, downloads as a zip file, uploads, all of those are captured as audit records. On top of that, you can even see which files have been uploaded the most, but you can also relate this to your business objects. You can say that which of my cases has the most file storage consumed, or which opportunity has all the necessary files for me to close a deal. You can run these type of reports very easily within the system because we are natively built inside Salesforce. What you see here is a carousel that we built on top of a folder. So whatever you put into the system, into that folder, will be exposed as a carousel. This is great to use in communities. You can expose marketing material or some of the guides that you want to put in front of your customers as a carousel that they can navigate, they can click on it and download directly from here. S Drive is used in two different ways. One is as attachments to records, similar to how Salesforce Files is used. You can also use it as a general storage area within our S Drive tab. That is not related to records. It's a separate storage area, and it's more suitable for general content, such as marketing content or guides or things that you would like to organize in folder hierarchy and separate access based on departments or based on user access. If I go and look at an opportunity, what you will see here is that in this opportunity, we will be putting a menu it's not a menu, but a Lightning component right in front of you, or you can put it as a tab. This component here is what makes S Drive. S Drive is Lightning ready. You can also put it as a custom Visual Force page and drag it into your layouts in the Classic. In Lightning, the placement of the component is controlled through the edit page function. You can drop it under a tab. You can put it on the side. We have a lot of buttons exposed here, but you can limit the number of buttons to make it easier for your users and users. And you can also even switch things to look more compact using our compact view. So we have two types of view and experience you can use within S Drive. The files are stored in folder structures. You can either close this by default or open it up for easy access. You can expand folders from here. You can see files quickly. There is search feature that allows you to search files, and when it finds the file, it's going to find it based on file name or additional data. You can add custom fields, and you can actually change which field is displayed. For example, I don't want to display content type. I already have icons, but I want to display, let's say, tags or description, and I can apply this. You will see that it's immediately changed. I don't have any data here, but I can actually go in and edit the properties of this file and add a tag if I want to. You can also see previews from the detail page. And in this detail page, you can put in as a tag, for example, I will put Excel example. So you can add these type of tags if you choose to and store them in the system. I do know that there's a problem with my configuration on the opportunity. So folders, it's fairly easy to move files around them. You can grab some of these files and simply cut these files, move them into the test folder, and paste it in here. Again, I have my configuration. I already have a file in here. I should have not picked that file. I already have a file, and my configuration says, don't overwrite files if you run into a problem. If you face an overwrite situation, you can control if you wanted to overwrite the file or if you want to error out. So in this case, I configured it so it doesn't overwrite the file. So we have many configurations allowed in the system. We have many ways to create new folders through APIs or through this user interface. A simple way is just to click on a button and type in a name for your subfolder. Create the folder. You can see the file. There is no file in this folder. The indicator does show the folder as empty. You can go into this folder and upload a file simply by clicking on upload. You can drag some files from your file system. And I will drag a couple images in here. And you can add custom fields or description if you want. This is again configured in a way that it immediately starts to upload. If you don't, if you want to streamline your workflows, you can configure the way that the upload page behaves. It will either immediately start upload or it will wait for you to click the upload after you put in some description. And you can see that we got the files into the system. The system then, if configured, will send the files for processing for preview generation. If you click on that, you will see it started generating previews. If you click, you will see that, and you can even expand this preview and see details. We do store audits. You can see that I just clicked expanding the preview and I just uploaded. These are tracked. And you can have chatter conversations for your file in here. You need to enable chatter per record, actually, per type of file. So these are general features available within at the object level. If you want to modify this user interface, all you need to do is go into edit page, just to give you how flexible it is for your customers that you want to edit this. When the page loads, you can select the S-Drive component. We bring S-Drive component as a managed package here. We also have an email function. In here, you will see a lot of options, such as enabling each of these buttons and functionality. And you can add allowed file extensions, for example, enable private flag so that on communities, these files are hidden. You can configure if public shares should be enabled, copy paste is enabled or disabled. There are lots of options you can enable, disable. You can set the default sort orders. You can set to show breadcrumb. If I click, the breadcrumb at the top disappears. You can add the breadcrumb in. All of those are configurable, and you can drop multiple components into the page and control their visibility based on filters that are available within Lightning components. All right. And this attachment section can be applied to opportunities, cases, accounts, and contexts out of the box. If you do want to apply this to others, there's a little bit configuration because we store the information about the files and folders as a Salesforce record, and you can leverage security on top of that. So you have to create a record or an object that will store this information. For example, for audits, you can create audit files as a record, as an object, and then S-Drive, once it's configured, will be able to store all of the file and folder information within the audit files object in the system. If you go to S-Drive tab, this is your general storage area. And in this general storage area, you can create as many folders as you want, and you can go as deep as you want. If you want to download these folders and leverage them, you can simply click the download link or select multiples and download them. But I will using the download arrow up here. Once you do that, it will kick off a process that will zip up these folders and start downloading them. And you will get the same folder structure. So if I expand the folder structure, you can see we have various folders underneath. All of these will be stored, preserved within the zip file once the download completes. In here, it completed. I can open that file and show you the details. So you can see the same folder structure that is stored with all the files included in those folders. It's fairly easy to use. You can also do public shares, and this will be the last item I will show. And the public share has two modes: either just provide a download link for it to download the files, or it can be switched to access mode. And in the access mode, you get more options. You can do downloads, or you can also do uploads, revisions of files, and deletion of files. You can also put a password and an expiration date from here. And once you copy this URL and paste it into a browser without any authentication, it will open up our portal. It's not a portal, but our share client. And in the share client, you will be able to access all the features that are exposed in the access permissions given for this share. And these are all tracked in terms of access. So you will see that your files have been accessed by the link recipient. And you can also drill down the same files because you selected the top level. You can also even do uploads from here to these folders. So this is essentially a quick overview of our system. and what you can provide to your customers. There are lots of customization options available in our S-Drive configuration. You can actually add custom buttons. You will see potentially some of them. We added a Open S-Drive support ticket as a custom button. You can add custom buttons that can kick off workflows, create flows or pages in front of you. You can write Lightning component pages or Visualforce pages to run people through a workflow by leveraging folders or files, one or more. And this will allow you to customize the experience for your customers and for their business needs. This is really useful for case file management because of the ease of use with communities. You can expose these components on the communities, and this allows you to upload large files from your customers. You don't need to deal with FTPs or other mechanisms when you go over certain limits of Salesforce. The other big use case, and that's where we have a lot of clientele, is the personal identifiable information such as tax records, medical records. If you have CPA firms as your customers, they can open up S-Drive on a community, or they can use ad hoc sharing. Insurance agencies, even medical use cases, you can expose content on communities or keep it all securely within your Salesforce environment without having to worry about file sizes, HIPAA compliance, and your custom workflows. You can handle all of those here. So these are some of the use cases I can give as examples, and we have many customers that are willing to become a reference for us as well to talk about how they leverage S-Drive. And you can look at our AppExchange listing to see many of the 5-star ratings we have on AppExchange. So with that, I will go back to my presentation and pass it to Lisa so that she can talk about our Turbo Partner Program.
Hi, everyone. So I'm excited to talk with you about the partner program. It's something that we've just updated. And basically it allows you to use your contact knowledge or sales knowledge and to get more customers to us and get more revenue to you. So it's a way that we can work together as a team to bring this product to other people. So we have 2 levels of Turbo Partner programming. The first one is a hero partner. That person is going to be more knowledgeable, familiar with Salesforce, familiar with S-Drive. We have a brief certification process that we take you through, which I would say takes maybe a couple of hours, maybe up to a day at the most to get through that program. You bring us qualified leads, you maintain a relationship with that customer, you help us close that deal with that customer. And in return for that, you get 15% of their first year of revenue. So all of their license fees that they bring to us, you get 15% of that of their first year. We also have a networker partner. This partner has some knowledge, but they don't necessarily have to be in the entire process day to day. All of the network partner needs to do is needs to be generally aware about S-Drive and has those contacts with customers. So you provide us qualified leads, and pretty much after that, it's hands off. So you give us those leads, and we take it from there. We do the sales calls, we do the contracting, and we do all the rest as we would with a regular client. For that, you get a 5% reward of their total revenue for the first year of their service. We have set up for our partners, we have a partner portal. This allows you to easily enter in your qualified lead information. You can ask questions to us. We will also update you on webinars, on other certifications, and it allows you to, we'll also have marketing information there. So it's sort of a hub of answering questions, getting information, and putting in information to us as well. So just an overall view of how it all works, how you get started is you'll go to our website, you sign up to become a partner. Once you do that, we will look over your information. We will notify you of the next steps. You will then get access to our partner portal. We'll walk you through that as well. And you're able pretty much right from then to be able to enter in qualified leads and be able to start working with us right away. If you have any questions, of course, you can contact us at that partner@cyangate.com. You can contact me directly at lmoney@cyangate.com. I'm also happy to talk with you about general questions, to even do demos with you so you're aware of the exact features that may be useful for your customers, to walk you through a demo and all of that. So it's a pretty simple process, and we're very excited to get you started, to get this program started as we show this product to other people.
So,
and with that, we want to go over any questions or anything that has come up for you guys during the presentation about features or about the partner program in general. Someone has a question?
Man.
Can it roll up all documents to parent?
Yeah. So I will answer that. Can it roll up all documents to parent account? Yes, you can. So that will need a little bit configuration, but you will be able to move, not move, but expose all the documents at the account level if they're all, let's say, under cases or under opportunities. They can all be exposed at the account level also. It's just a relationship that you build between opportunity file with the account or case file with the account or various other types of sub records with the account. The next question is, how do the partners start getting revenue?
Great. So for partners, they submit the qualified leads in our partner portal. Once they do that, we reach out to the customer and start the sales process from there. When that customer becomes an official paying customer to us, we take in that revenue, and say if they pay anytime within Q1, then we would see that revenue from Q1, and we would give you your percentage within Q2, and that will happen every quarter for the first year of their service with us. And we also have, what's the difference between the two partners? So we have the networker partner and the hero partner. The networker partner is a little bit more hands-off. They are able to essentially just provide us with qualified leads. You know, they fill out a simple form. They let us know who their lead is, what their contact information is, if they already use Salesforce, things like that. And then we take it from there. And those are the partners that have that 5% revenue reward. The hero partners are more involved. They have a quick certification level that they do with us so that we know that they're more aware of our features so that they can really help customers. They also bring us the qualified leads as well, but they continue to be a liaison with that customer, and they help us close the deal. They help answer questions that the customer may have, just as we do. And those partners receive 15% of the first year reward.
So do existing Stripe partners need to re-register for the next program or for the new program? No, actually, you may not need to unless if you have a contract that is signed with us as a partner, and if you have registered leads with us, you have access to portal, or you have certified with us, you don't need to do it. But if you want, it's best if you reach out to us. So we look at all those things and make sure that we have it all in place. We had some people that changed over the years, so I don't want to say that we will lose your information, but we want to make sure that we re-establish the relationship even stronger so that we can continue to work. We have, I don't know which Jeff this is, but we have fairly strong partnerships with a couple of our partners that we mutually work very well together. The last one is not from a partner, from our customer, who is a great partner to us, is Lance. And Lance is saying that they have been using for about 2 years our solution, and he's indicating that they love S-Drive, and he's a big advocate for S-Drive. We love working with him. Any other questions? And I realize that I don't even have my camera on. I just at the end. I'll see. Oh, Jeff, this is Jeff. Okay, yes, Jeff, we have all your information. You should have partner portal access, so we will re-instantiate your access.
Not yet, but I will email you, Jeff, with all of our new portal access information.
Yes, and Divya is another customer of ours, and Divya, we do have the recording. We will be delivering that recording at the end once it's ready to everyone who attended, so that they can also look at it offline or share it with others. Does the price include the Amazon service, or do you pay separate pricing for Amazon and S-Drive? Amazon pricing is separate. Amazon, we used to combine the two, but this way it is a peace of mind for our customers that they own their content and they can gain access to it anytime they want. And they control who gets to access that content. They can control that. So Amazon bill directly goes to our customers. We have seen other partners of ours who have taken ownership of that Amazon account as a service, as part of the managed services they provide. So that's another area you can work with your customer if you have that type of relationship, or you provide hosting type of services for them. You can take ownership of the Amazon account, but you will still pay to Amazon directly. We do not collect the Amazon storage fees. And Amazon storage fee is relatively small. I don't want to say compared to our fees, but that's the reality. They charge about 2.3 cents per gigabyte, or 2.7.
About $25 per terabyte.
Yeah,
so
it's
usually not a big fee.
It's not a big amount, and most of our customers have their own special contracts with volume discounts. So they leverage that, and they get deeper discounts than what we can get. And the recording will be shared, and it will be uploaded to our YouTube channel, as Fatih is saying. Any other last-minute questions? Maybe not. So if you have questions, again, you can always contact us at partners@signgate.com. Or if you have any technical questions about S-Drive, you can open a technical ticket on our website, or you can contact us for a demo or further discussions using the Contact Us link. You'll be able to set up a meeting with Lisa or myself, and we will be happy to help you with any of your opportunities or any of your S-Drive related questions. Thank you very much for your time today, and we will be in touch. We will let you know when the recording will be available, and you can always access our website to the partners area to gain access to most of this information as well. Thanks again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.